This is Mike,
Hey, I'm Chris.
and welcome to Mike and Chris Reloaded.
Take 200 and something.
Yeah, we've been at this for a while.
Going on 2 years now, right?
Yeah, high five.
High five.
Ugh.
In case you didn't hear, that was a high five.
Yeah, we went like that. It was
Yeah.
pretty intense.
Last week we brought you some anime news. This week we're bringing you news.
News, geek news, and
Geek news.
lots happened since we've been haven't talked about the news. So lots in the news.
Yeah, there was that week that I decided to miss, and then we
Yeah,
did the anime. So yeah, we missed quite a bit.
got a couple big announcements to make. Like I was like, Avengers is right around the corner, coming out this weekend.
Yep.
It's out some places right now.
Thursday, I guess, is when the official release.
Yeah.
Thursday night. You see it Thursday evening.
But today was hit and miss spots of releases in some places, like early
China.
release and stuff. Yeah, like China.
I know a lot of like China and Japan, all those places get movies like a week before us.
Yeah, it's not fair, but makes me cry.
Move to China then, Mike.
But they say James Gunn? Is that who does an Avenger? Who's going to be doing Avengers 4?
Mm-hmm.
He says that there's going to be some serious Avenger Force or serious Infinity War spoilers coming up before the launch date.
Son of a.
So it's going to be hard to hard to not spoil some of the Infinity War.
Well, I guess we'll just have to try not to.
Yeah.
Let's get some bad news out of the way.
Okay, bad news. We lost somebody.
Lost a few people actually.
Yeah.
Arlie Ermy. People who don't know him, he played the gunny drill sergeant in Full Metal Jacket. He's also the ghost, the gunny ghost in Frighteners.
Yep.
I always loved Arlie Ermy.
Oh man,
In fact, when I found out he passed away, Full Metal Jacket's on Netflix. I watched it.
Yeah, he's been the go-to military tough guy for as long as I've been alive.
He used to have a show on, I guess it was on YouTube, like a show talked about different weapons and guns and stuff like that too.
So, oh really? I've never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, he passed away April 15th at the age of 74. So.
Yeah, sad. Rip him.
Yep, rest in peace. Also lost a former first lady.
Yes, Barbara Bush passed away.
I know we don't normally talk about politics, but
it's still sad times.
It is.
She
of course, she was the ripe old age of 92.
I was gonna say she was up there in age. So
in fact, her and George Bush were married together for 73 years.
Wow,
that is crazy.
I don't think I'm gonna make it that long. I think my wife's gonna kill me before then.
That or your kids, one of the two.
Yeah, something's gonna happen to me. It's not gonna be pretty.
And of course, the last one.
I forget his name, but Mini-Me.
Vern Troyer.
Yeah, Vern.
Yep, passed away April 21st. 49 years old. Which, if you people who have dwarfism actually don't usually live very long.
Yeah, he had complications though. It had nothing to do with his. He had OD'd. That's what it was. I think he got alcohol poisoning, and then he was in the hospital. They're trying to treat him, and he never recovered from the alcohol poisoning.
Oh wow!
I guess he turned into a pretty big alcoholic, and he was on a couple. I think he was on like a couple of reality shows.
Yeah, he was on the one. What's the one where they were all? Is it Big Brother? No, the one that had Jose Canseco and.
Oh yeah.
Had Brigitte Nielsen.
I forget, dude.
I don't remember the name of that one either, but I know he was on that one because I remember seeing him because he always rode around the little scooter.
Yep. But apparently, some of the reality shows he's been on they kind of touched on his alcoholism. I guess he's been an alcoholic for a few years, and it just caught up to him.
Well, it's still a sad thing.
It is
of course,
sad.
If Mike Myers ever planning on doing another Austin Powers, it's ain't gonna have no Mini-Me in it.
No, so. It's sad.
But enough of the sadness. Let's get some other stuff going.
Games for Gold. Let's go to there. I'm excited.
Yeah, there's a pretty big one coming out next month.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yep. Finally, Xbox is producing some stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? You know how many games I got downloaded on my Xbox that I haven't even touched?
Like what, 4?
Yeah, no, I got like a lot. I think I got like 36 games on my Xbox. all these games for gold.
That is quite a bit, Mike. That is
Like
quite a bit.
one of them I got is a goat simulator. I don't know why the hell I got a goat simulator, but I got a goat simulator.
36 games. That's a lot.
It is.
When you reach up to my 192, let me know.
No, I'm not. I don't buy games though. I rent them. I do GameFly.
Those aren't mine bought either.
Oh, those aren't yours?
Those are just ones that need to be installed. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's your kids?
Well, since I started game sharing with Trent, that's now I think I used to have about 100 or so that needed to be installed.
Wow.
And then when I started game sharing with him, it just like bumped up to like 192, like double basically.
Damn. You spoil your kid. I spoil my kids too.
That's a lot of games. I'll say that for sure.
Then we have Super Mega Baseball 2.
Yes.
I believe, yeah. And Streets of Rage, the
original
Xbox game, yep.
And then there's some other
like Vanquish.
Yeah.
Vanquish, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Vanquish is about, but
I
didn't look into it.
I do not either.
I didn't look into it. I just saw the title and I was like, ooh, Vanquish. I'm gonna download that.
Streets of Rage was always a fun game, I thought.
Yeah, it was. I like Streets of Rage.
Old Sega game.
Sega.
Which I know now, I believe, is it Xbox that has it, or is it Nintendo? I don't know. I think it might be Xbox I'm thinking of. I can't remember where I saw it now. I can't remember Xbox. But now they have a whole Neo Geo collection. Did you see that?
Yes, I think that is Xbox.
Is it Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox has.
Yeah, it's all the Neo Geo games or whatever. It's all Neo Geo collection.
Yeah. There's also rumors that Sega might be going back into the console industry.
They've already announced a console, Mike.
At least not the retro one, though. No, they're talking about entering the console wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're talking about coming up with an updated new system. They're toying with the idea. It's not confirmed.
You know how bad that would hurt some other people? Because if Sega has their own console, that means they don't have to third party to other consoles.
Yeah.
So Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation will lose all the Sega content, basically.
Yep.
So that's kind of a big shot. Sega's put out some pretty big stuff.
Yeah, they have. Sonic is like mostly. I mean, and that's one of Nintendo's crutches right now is Sonic.
Yeah.
In fact, my daughter wants me to get the new Sonic for Nintendo.
Tell her no.
I love Sonic.
Wow. Big wimp.
Sonic is fun. I can't beat the originals, though. I suck. I tried to play the originals. We got the originals on the Xbox, part of the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't even get past the second level.
Remember back in the day, like when we played Sega or Nintendo or Super Nintendo, how easy these were for us, and now they're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't even get past the first level.
Well, we've been spoiled with continues.
Well, that's true.
Remember back in the day...
You could save like in the middle of a game and just leave.
Yeah. And back in the day, you had to write down like a 30-digit code in order to...
Up, down, A, B, Y, X, J, whatever.
Yeah.
The worst one I ever saw was Kid Icarus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was pretty bad, too.
Yeah, there was like literally like 3 or 4 lines you just had to write down.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah. So you didn't get save points, so... You got good at beating the game with just your 3 or 4 lives that you start with, and that's how you beat the game.
The absolute worst one, though, I think, I mean, by far, I'd have to say, is, well, I know if you didn't know the Contra code, Contra was bad.
Yeah.
You had, like, what, 2 or 3 lives, and that was it?
Yeah, you had 3 lives.
You got barely grazed, and you were dead.
Yep.
But the actual worst one was Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you ever played Ghosts and Goblins, man? It's a side-scroller. I mean, you get hit once, you lose your armor. You get hit twice, you're dead.
Yeah.
And if you can be like just about the end of the level, you get hit, you're going like that. So it's like.
I think the worst one for me is Frogger. That I can't get past the first level on Frogger.
Oh, Frogger's okay.
It just gives me shit, man. It gives me a hard time. Can't do it.
Try playing Cubert.
I love Cubert. I was good at Cubert.
You should be good at Frogger.
But anyways, let's move on.
Speaking of games, one just released this past Friday.
Yes, God of War 3?
Nope, just God of War.
God of War. Yeah, but it's the third one.
No, not technically not. They made a God of War 3.
Did they?
Yeah, that's where he pummeled Zeus to a bloody pulp.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, this is just called God of War. I guess technically it's God of War 4, but It's just called God of War, but it's a total different mythos.
Yeah, you were
It's all
telling me
Norse
that.
mythology. You're going to see a total different mythos on it, which you'll see like instead of Zeus and all them, you'll probably see where Odin and Thor and all that stuff. So
You were telling me that there's different play styles, so
it is. They changed a lot of it now. Now it's over the shoulder play style instead of the kind of the back top view play style.
right.
And I believe you have an extra character. You have your son Atreus
Yeah.
with you.
Supposedly you have to use him. You can level him up too, and he has special abilities that he
Mhm.
can do and special attacks.
Yeah. I know right now, from what I've seen and what I've heard, it has just got phenomenal ratings.
Yeah.
Metacritic gave it a 95 out of 100. Um, IGN gave it a perfect 10. GameSpot gave it a 9.1 out of 10. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
these are
pretty
some
good.
pretty big things. They're already talking about being Game of the Year. Even the director of the game himself, when he was reading some of the critics' reviews on it,
Right.
started crying
Yeah, I read that.
because they were so good.
Yeah, I might give it a try. I wasn't a big fan of the other God of Wars. I know Kent, he loved God
Oh,
of
I love
War,
them too.
but I just didn't like. I don't like the button mash. The like cut scenes where you gotta like hit X to stab them, and then
Oh yeah.
your
See,
timed button
I've
moves.
never been a big fan of that either. It's so hard, but you get used to it, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so I just gave up on them all. But I'll give this one another try. I got GameFly, so
Oh, it's I ordered my copy. It should be here tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to
well, that's cool. I'll probably just borrow it from you when you're done
it.
in 6 months.
If
Two
I ever
years
play it,
later.
yeah, if I ever finish it,
Yeah.
I still haven't finished Uncharted 4.
Oh, really?
I know I'm
And
horrible.
you're a huge
Oh,
Uncharted
I'm a
fan
huge
too.
Uncharted fan,
I know.
and I haven't finished that.
It's pretty funny. Your son hasn't finished his football game either.
Oh no, I thought he got till today. If it's not done by tomorrow, I'm forwarding it because that's I simmed it Friday, so
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yep. 3 days. I think
So
that's good.
he's
Anyways,
he's a little upset about me beating
ah, I know that's funny. He beat me really bad.
him. Huh?
He beat me really bad.
He did?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, that was close. You beat me bad.
I beat you bad, yeah.
Yeah, you beat me badly.
Yeah.
He beat me close.
I think I beat you at 20-7.
Yeah.
I beat him 39-25.
Wow. You beat up on him too.
Yeah.
Your defense is nuts. Man, you got your defense like on steroids.
Hey, they passed all their PED inspections today. Thank you very much.
But demo come out today, I believe. I believe it was today. But Being Human,
I haven't seen that one.
Detroit,
Yeah, I
Detroit
know the
Being
game,
Human.
but I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
That was always coming out.
Yeah, the demo come out today, and apparently that's
Is it
getting.
Detroit Become Human or?
Yeah, I think it's Detroit Become Human.
Well, that game looks absolutely stunning.
And I think it's getting awesome reviews
I'm about to
for
go
the
jump on my
demo.
PlayStation and look at it then.
Yeah, so I mean, God of War might have contention there because doesn't that
Mm-hmm.
come out soon, doesn't it?
I think in May. They said that in
Yeah,
May.
I know. I think it was this summer,
May
coming up this
20th or something
summer.
like that. I believe it is.
Yeah, but apparently there's like I want to say like a 2.5 hour demo or an hour and a half demo or something like that you could play. I don't know. I don't know. Don't quote me.
To the
I know
Google
it's out.
machine.
I know it is out. So that looks fantastic. You're an android cop, I think, that wants to become human, wants
Yes.
to have human tendencies and stuff. So
It's released worldwide for Sony on May 25th.
May 25th. Okay.
I knew it was May 20th. Something.
But definitely it's worth you guys checking out. If you haven't seen it, you should play the demo. At least hop on your PlayStations and get in the
Yeah, I'm
demo
gonna check it
action.
out.
Try before you buy.
They also announced Spider-Man's release date. I don't know if we touched on that yet.
No, we haven't.
Um, it comes out September 20th, I believe.
And he's got a new suit.
Yes, he does. Actually, the game will play on a bunch of suits.
Yeah.
September 7th, I'm sorry.
September 7th?
Yes. The game will play on a bunch of suits. Apparently, each suit will have its own specific abilities.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, they've already announced a couple of the suits. He'll have his regular suit that he has. He'll have the Spider-Man Noir suit, I guess.
Okay.
Which looks almost like the steampunkish style or whatever.
Right.
Where he has the goggles and the jacket.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He'll also have the
Are we gonna get a black suit?
They haven't
Spider-Man?
announced it yet, but I'm sure they will. So,
Ooh, could be
so I'm
good.
guessing, yeah, the suits, and I'm sure there's probably going to be some special pre-order thing where you get whatever X amount
Extra
of suits or
suits,
something,
yeah.
whatever.
And my wife will be playing the crap out of that game. She's a huge Spidey game fan.
The people that made it did. What was the one where you grinded through the game?
Oh, Sunset Overdrive.
Yes, the people that made Sunset Overdrive are doing this one.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
there's a lot of parkour stuff in it, I guess. Ability. So my
Interesting.
suggestion, if you haven't played Attack on Titan, play that because I
Hmm.
guess it's kind of the same style.
Really?
The
Huh.
jumping, the the shooting your webs and shooting
Attack
stuff.
on Titan, the disappointment game.
Well, it could have been too disappointing. They're making a sequel, so
I know. Well, it went over. The second one went over good. I didn't care for it, but oops, excuse me, hiccup. But the first one was amazing, minus no first player campaign.
um, that's another game I haven't beat.
You haven't beat it? Yeah, you have Attack on Titan too.
I
Didn't you
do.
loan it to me and then I never even played it?
I don't know. I know you said you were getting it or something.
No, you borrowed it to me for like 2 weeks and then
Did
I
I?
never even installed it.
I don't even remember.
But yeah,
I remember playing it, starting out and playing it. I mean, it was pretty fun to play when I first played it, but then
yeah,
I didn't, never got back into it.
yeah,
I remember you said your daughter beat it pretty quick.
yeah.
So
All right. Anyways, so we're staying on the Marvel kick. Marvel Studios is wanting to produce a Moon Knight and a Nova movie.
I saw the Moon Knight one. I didn't see the Nova one.
Yeah, they announced. Well, they didn't announce. They're just talking about doing it. I don't know who these characters are, so I didn't. I'm not a
Nova
big
was
Marvel fan.
he was they basically called him Nova Prime. They touched up on it in the Guardians of the Galaxy, all the Nova Corps.
Yeah.
Okay, well the Nova was a Nova Prime. He was the main dude. Separated him from everyone else is he had what was called quantum bands
Okay.
that gave him like inhuman abilities. So
Interesting.
Moon Knight he's more of a superhero slash mystic type guy, I guess.
Okay.
He delved in more of the supernatural, but he had like certain abilities. I guess especially when the moon was out, it heightened his abilities a lot better, more.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
That'd be interesting. Another Marvel movie. I'll check it out. People are giving what James was it James Cameron? He's the one that does Avatar, right?
yes,
He's took a shot at Marvel and said people are going to be getting sick of all these Marvels and they're going to want to come see his movie.
yeah, we absolutely hate him, James. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah,
Why
they're terrible. Yeah, and then
don't you go make another Terminator? Leave us alone.
yeah, I know, right, right. But I think the Avatar movies are coming too late, if you ask me.
And he keeps pushing them back longer and longer. I think they will be.
Yeah, I think Avatar. I think that ship has sailed.
When did the first one? 05 or something?
Yeah, oh 05, oh
It's been
04, somewhere in
13
there.
years, 12, 13 years since the first one came out.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, give them time. It's all CGI, so it takes extra time to make these
Well, I know it did take
movies."
him like 10 years to do the first one.
Yeah, it
It took him
did.
a while.
Yep,
Which don't get me wrong, it was great.
it was a
I
great movie.
I I, I was unfortunate the fact that I didn't get a chance to see it in the theaters, but I did watch it. It was a really good movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it in the theaters either.
Everyone said to watch it in the theaters was the way to go. So,
Right.
but when you see stuff like that, and everyone even said it was like great in the theaters, but then when the next one comes out, is it going to be just as stunning and the visual is good? You see what I'm saying?
Supposedly,
You've done
it's
set the
gonna.
bar that
Yeah,
high. Now you got to sit there and either jump over it or fall under it.
I just think it's people lose interest. I mean, it's like they're doing what's the sequel they're doing what the heck is it now? I can't think of it. Oh well. Oh well.
Well,
Oh no, yeah. Halloween, the sequel to
oh yeah,
Halloween.
that comes out this year.
Yeah, which according to the test viewing, it got terrible reviews by the by what do they call those when you get a group of people together?
Critics.
No, that they test they show the film to and like just nobodies. There's people they pull off the street. There's a word for that, and I can't think of it now.
Test subjects.
I guess, but there's a fancier word. But apparently, these people didn't like the movie.
um, I mean, I think you're right. I think when movies, if you wait too long to put a movie out, it's just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why even bother? However, unless you put out Super Troopers 2, which came out this past weekend.
Did you see it?
I did not see it, but it did. It was. It didn't fare too well. And, I mean, it did actually well in the box office, considering what they expected it for, but it didn't fare too well as far as where it was at in the box office.
Right.
However, it was competing against A Quiet Place, which is like now the #1 movie.
Yeah, I want to see that movie.
Rampage. I mean, how can you compete against The Rock?
Yeah.
There's another movie called I Feel Pretty, which I have no idea what that's about. But Super Troopers was #4, and then right after that was that movie Truth or Dare, the Blumhouse production movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, Super Troopers did $15 million on its opening weekend, but
It's
on
not bad.
a $5 million budget.
I was gonna say it's a low budget film. So.
Yeah, and they expected it to on its opening weekend only do about anywhere from $7 to $8 million. So it actually exceeded their
expectations.
So they're pretty excited about it. So
yeah,
plus with that, and it'll probably continue to make some money, for the next few weeks, and then the DVD sales. So I think it's a pretty good success for it. I actually want to. I love the first one.
They said if they do good in Super Troopers 2, the actors said that they were going to do a sequel to Beer Fest and call it Weed Fest.
Yeah, I just watched Beer Fest, as a matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's funny. That was my favorite. I like that, but I like Beer Fest better than I liked Super Troopers.
Yeah, but yeah, that's your list of your top movies. Quiet Place #1, Rampage 2, I Feel Pretty #3, Super Troopers 2 #4, and Truth or Dare #5 in theaters this weekend. Which again, Rampage, they said by all means was pretty much a bomb. But they said just because the star power added it is what made it successful.
Yeah, everybody's gonna go see The Rock.
Yeah, they said in the United States alone, it did something like about $40 million.
Wow.
Just in the U.S.
See, I could tell that they have yet to produce. I can't say yet.
Here's the big thing though. Overseas,
yeah,
that movie did like $140 million.
Wow.
So it's made like almost $200 million.
They like their monster killing movie, their giant monster movies.
Yeah, well, The Rock.
Yeah, but I there's very, very few good video game movies out there.
They're really striking out pretty big with a lot of them. So I haven't seen too many. Yeah.
And this Rampage movie, it didn't even stick to the humans being genetically modified to become the monsters.
It's just the monsters become genetically modified.
Yeah.
But I guess supposedly there's a bunch of Easter eggs in it too, Rampage Easter eggs.
Yeah, so there are supposedly.
We'll have to see. The one I'm interested in is A Quiet Place. That looks really good.
I want to see that movie.
So.
But I got money for one movie this month, and it's going to be Infinity Wars.
Well, that's the one to go to.
But Stranger Things season 3 started filming this week.
That sounds awesome. Can't wait for that.
I'm stoked. So they're trying to pump these out as much as they can before these kids age.
Before they get like 40 years old.
Yeah, because once they age, it's not going to go over well.
I know. I actually just binge watched the show I told you about that. Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. But it is definitely not for kids. It is a cartoon, but there's no way. Do not let your kids watch it.
Yeah.
It is hilarious though.
Does it have nudity in it?
It has a lot of nudity in it.
Yeah, definitely not letting the kids watch it. It's the only thing I censor my kids from is nudity.
Yeah, well, I say it don't have a lot of nudity. It's got spots here and there, but it does have. I mean, I'm talking full frontal like male nudity in it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't want my kids seeing that.
But cartoon male nudity, I guess, if you want to say.
Big Mouth. Is that a Netflix original?
It is a Netflix original. It's written and directed by Nick Kroll, who was in The League.
Yep.
Also, it's got a bunch of Maya Rudolph does a voice.
I don't know who that is.
She used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, okay.
Kind of blackish. She was what's the Bridesmaid movie with? She was in that one where she was getting married or something.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch sappy chick flicks.
No, it wasn't. It was actually really funny. It's kind of
Sure.
like along the lines of
No,
Hangover-ish style.
I do watch sappy chick flicks too.
It's not a sap. It's like the Hangover style comedy.
Gotcha.
It's pretty funny actually. But Maya
My
Rudolph
best
does the
friend's
voice.
wedding. Is that what it was?
I don't. I really don't remember now. I just
Oh,
watched it. I thought it was like something the bridesmaids
okay.
or my I don't know, something of that nature. Anyway,
All right.
but
Who
anyway, yeah,
cares?
Maya Rudolph does voice. Nick Kroll does voice. Jordan Peele does voice. He does the voice of Ghost of Duke Ellington.
Gotcha.
And just a lot of people. I mean, a lot of pretty big voice actors in there. So I'm pretty excited. I watched it, and Trent and I watched it. Actually, it was hilarious. Took us 3 days, 10 episodes. The season 2 should be out this year sometime. So I'm excited for it. It's funny.
Mate, you gotta keep watching that Santa Clarita Diet though.
I haven't watched any of it yet.
You gotta watch it. It is funny.
I
It
think
is
my next thing I'm
hilarious.
either leaning towards I got to watch either Into the Badlands or I'm going to watch.
I gotta catch up on Walking Dead.
Well, I need to catch up on that, and then or everyone keeps telling me to watch the American Horror Story.
Yeah, you haven't seen that, you're missing out.
Yeah,
That's better than Walking Dead in my
it's one of the
opinion.
two ones I'm going to start watching. So I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Speaking of TV shows, Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's canceled.
Yeah, they canceled it. Season
Last
3.
season, it.
Yeah, season 3. They said when the last episode of season 3, they're going to run it as a series finale instead of a series.
What is it? Bruce Campbell, isn't that who stars Ash? He said that this is going to be the last time he portrays the Ash character on film or anything. He said he won't let it be
Which is
resurrected.
sad. Which is horrible and sad.
It is. It's yeah. I binged the first 2 seasons because it was on Netflix. So
I haven't seen all of the second season yet. So
I binged.
I've seen the
them
first
all.
season and then like 1 or 2 episodes of the second season.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
funny. It's hilarious. It's slapstick comedy.
Just like
horror.
the movies.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste, but it's a taste that I liked.
Well, yeah, it's over the top gore. You should like
Yeah,
it.
it is. Yeah, but it's fake gore though. Come on now, it's like ridiculous, like blood just pouring, spraying out, like just get covered.
just like the movies.
Yeah. Oh, don't go there. Not there. Anywhere but there.
Yeah, really.
So Universal wins the bidding war on James Wan's take of Tommyknockers, which is a Stephen King's book and miniseries that came out. I want to say 90s it came out, but
1987, I believe.
oh really? Close to the 90s. I was a kid, but it's basically a story. You looked it up
Yeah, we
because I
just
don't
talked about it.
remember.
Yeah, it's aliens. The people unearth an alien spacecraft, and when they dig it up, it emits a gas that starts turning the people into aliens, making them like super geniuses. Except they just become like psychotic, crazy.
Yeah. I remember something taking over It's been so long since I've seen it. I remember something started taking over the people's minds, and they became violent and psychotic. And it's like a family that's trying to survive these people, and they would want to turn them into aliens too.
I think James Wan can do a good job, but he's done some
Yeah,
pretty good movies.
he has done some good movies, and they did a really. I mean, bringing the Stephen King's movie, they really did a good job with it. I think.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I think they've done a really. You got to watch it. They've done a real good
I
job.
did watch the Two Towers.
Yeah, see, I want to
the Dark
see
Tower.
that.
I'm sorry,
Dark
not Two
Towers.
Towers.
Yeah, I want to see Dark Towers.
It was decent. It seemed like it was. It's like it seemed like they cut out some stuff just to make it.
Gotcha.
Because it didn't seem like it was very long. I think the movie.
Doesn't Matthew McConaughey play the villain?
Yeah, the Man in Black.
Yeah, the Man in Black. I don't know if I could see Matthew McConaughey as a villain though. I'll have to check it
good.
out. Was he good at it?
Yeah, I like Idris Elba in it as the gunslinger. He was really good.
Yeah, he looked like he did.
But it was pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, to me though, it just seemed like they cut some stuff out just to fit it in.
Well, his books are so long and so
I know the
detailed.
original, whatever the Dark Tower, whatever stand, whatever you want to call it. The original one was like a huge long book, and they made the original miniseries with like 4 parts.
Focus groups.
Finally came to you?
It came to me finally. Like 20 minutes later, 2 days later, focus groups. I didn't even have a phone. That just came to me in my head while you were talking.
Focus groups are the people that go in and watch movies or televisions and write back reports on them.
That's right. So there, I knew something important
prior to release dates.
So we got a new Deadpool trailer too.
New Deadpool trailer. I think this is the final Deadpool trailer too. You'll see before the movie comes out.
Yeah, and it showed Cable.
Yeah, it showed full on Cable.
Yep.
No, it also shows his little X-Force team.
Yes, it does.
Domino, Shatterstar, whoever, what's his name plays, the big black dude.
Oh, yeah. I forget his name all the time. But.
Yeah, but it shows a lot of these guys, which is pretty much all the people who were in X-Force. So that's pretty much the next step is X-Force.
Yeah, this movie, Deadpool, is going to kill it in the box office, I'm telling you.
If it was anything like the first one, it should.
I don't know if its sales are going to be that high because I think parents have learned not to take their kids to see it. I think they have. With all the gripe that came about the first one, so I think...
Only in America, Mike.
I think...
People don't learn.
Yeah. Then again, they might be dumb. Well, I can't believe that this movie showed that kind of stuff on it.
I thought they were going to change it this time around.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be different.
Hey, any movie can have Stan Lee as a DJ in a strip club.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Mine too. Hey, I know we try to say PG-13, so I'm going to say this as PG-13 as I can. Just yesterday, they successfully made a transplant of male's private parts See, it's important because it was on a veteran that got injured overseas.
Male genitalia.
Yes, male genitalia. They successfully done the first implant of male genitalia on another male. The whole kit and caboodle, the whole everything.
Huh.
So it's interesting. So there's a lot of people that might be taking this elective surgery.
I think that's kind of good though, because I mean, people who are injured like that, who actually, who want to have a family, but what if you were the last male person alive and you're to carry on your bloodline? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have any other male siblings, and your junk gets blown off or something. You know what I mean?
So, I thought it was a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's
because it came to a veteran that actually got hurt by what are they called? IMDs or whatever? UMDs? I don't know what they're called. Basically
weapons of mass destruction.
No,
dirty bombs.
The mines.
Oh,
mines. I think I don't know what they're called.
IEDs.
IEDs. Yes, that's what it is. Hey, you're smarter than me, Chris. You're smarter than me.
This Big Thursday coming up this Thursday.
Oh, what's coming up Thursday? What am I missing? The NFL draft.
The NFL draft.
They're talking about Dez. Packers might be interested in Dez.
Why not? They got rid of Jordy Nelson.
They're talking about it. I don't know.
Jordy Nelson, Mike.
I don't want Dez though. He's washed up.
Jordy Nelson's
gone. I know. He's Oakland now, ain't he?
Let it go, Mike. Jordy Nelson's gone.
It's sad that Jordy's gone, but...
They said Jordy when he finally come out, he wasn't too happy about it.
No, they lowballed him really bad, I think.
Yeah, they said, wow, they let me go to sign Graham.
Jimmy Graham, yeah.
A 30-something-year-old tight end who could maybe catch some touchdowns. That's about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Jordy didn't have a good year last year either, but...
also, he reaped the sadness of...
No, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers not being there either.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we got Devontae Adams on the Packers, so I think that's pretty good, and Randall Cobb. So.
And you got that big old tall dude too, Geronimo
Allison.
Yeah, but he's suspended or something.
I think so. I think he's got 2-game suspension for PED violation.
Yep. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see what Dallas is going to do. So.
Yeah, I'm excited because this is the first time Green Bay's had an early draft pick in forever.
Well, it's because they sucked.
Yeah, well, we didn't have a quarterback. Now we have a backup quarterback in Deshaun Kaiser. We're screwed. Please, Aaron, don't get hurt.
Aaron, put on the body armor. Don't ever get hurt.
Can you believe 22 teams passed on Aaron Rodgers at the draft?
Yep.
It took till the 23rd pick
to
draft Aaron Rodgers. And two teams passed on them twice. They had 2 picks before.
Sucks to be them.
I bet you they're kicking themselves in the butt.
Oh yeah, sucks to be them. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm excited. I'm actually looking forward to Madden this year too. Because
Yeah,
with all the changes in rosters, man, it's going to be completely playing just absolutely completely. We wouldn't have to do a fantasy draft. We'll just pick a team. It'll
yeah,
be all new
true.
people on the teams.
I like the fantasy draft, man. I like it.
So I only got one more thing, man. It's something we forgot to mention last week on our anime show. The app I told you about.
Oh yeah.
It's called My Anime List, or if you look it up on your Google Play or your iTunes, it's called My Anime List. It's MAL. It says MAL. But this app it's really cool because you can go on there. It'll actually show you what animes are coming out, the release dates, how many episodes, everything. It'll give you a countdown also when the next episode comes out. Everything.
Sweet.
It's a nice little app if you're into anime. And if you wonder when your show is going to come out, or when the next episode, or how many episodes are going to be, or what's coming out here soon, and you can also track it. You can like you know add animes to your favorites, so that way it'll alert you, let you know when they're coming out, and when
Huh.
hey, here it is. So,
Nice.
but yeah, I forgot to mention that last week on our anime
I know I gotta
preview.
watch the new Tokyo Ghoul episode this week.
I haven't watched much of anything. I'm still waiting on the actual first episode of High School DxD.
I tried to watch Overwatch last weekend, but I fell asleep.
Overlord.
Overlord, yeah. Overwatch, I'm thinking of the game. I tried to watch Overlord. I finished the first episode, which it was alright. It wasn't bad. And then I fell asleep during the second episode. When I woke up, it was like on the 5th episode. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
go back and watch the other ones.
Yeah, I gotta go
That's
back
when
and
they
watch.
start getting good, really good. The
I,
first one's kind of like
informational.
yeah, introductory. The guy, it's him trying to try everything out a little bit, and then the first couple episodes after that, he's trying a few things, and then he just starts like, okay, I can do what I want, and
Yep.
then he just goes.
Yeah, the first, like I said, first episode wasn't so bad. So go check it out. I'm gonna definitely watch the second episode. I'll probably do that tonight or tomorrow. Probably.
Yeah, you got 2 seasons of it to watch, so
Yep.
uh,
That's all I got for today.
that's I'm good too.
So remember, don't get loaded.
Get reloaded.